Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, you're welcome. In today's video, I'll be showing you how to make this shift dress with drawstring in the front. If you're interested in this video, please keep on watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share this video. Now let's get right into drafting and making of this outfit. In order to make this outfit, I'll be making use of two types of fabric. They are both Ankara fabric, but I'll be making use of two types of fabric. I'll be making use of half yard of one fabric and I'll be making use of 2.5 yards of the other fabric. Altogether, I made use of 3 yards of fabric for this style. Alright, now I'll go ahead and lay out my fabric. I want to cut out the back pattern first. So I'll be marking my shoulder to length first. That's 42 inches and I'll be marking the width, that's 17 inches. Right now, I'll go ahead and mark my shoulder to bust line. That'll be 9 inches. And I'll mark my shoulder to waist, which is 16 inches. And I'll be marking my shoulder to hip, which is 23 inches. And I'll be marking my shoulder to length, which is 42 inches. I'll go ahead and mark that and extend the lines just as shown in the video. I marked 42 inches for my length. You can make do with any length of your choice. You can make it shorter, you can make it longer, whichever one works fine for this style. After extending the lines, I'll go ahead and mark my shoulder measurement, which is 16 inches divided by 2. That will give me 8 inches. So I'll be marking the 8 inches both at the starting line and on my bust line, and I'll be connecting with a straight line just as shown in the video. After that, I went ahead to mark my neck width but for both front and back, which is 4 inches. And I'll be marking the neck depth for the back, which is 2 inches, and the front 7 inches. You can go deeper than that, you can go shorter than that. I went deeper because I want the dress to be able to enter my head, if you understand what I mean. After marking my neck width and neck depth, I went ahead to curve my necklines just as shown in the video. And after that, I'll go ahead and place my markings, my measurements on my bust line, on my waistline and on my hip line. My bust line is 42 inches divided by 4, that will give me 10.5. So I'll go ahead and mark that 10.5 for my bust line. I'll be marking my waist and I'll be adding 2.5 inches as sewing allowance. So I'll be marking my waistline. My waist is 38 divided by 4, that will give me 9.5. My hips is 44 divided by 4, that will give me 11 inches. So I went ahead to add 2.5 inches to all my measurements. And for the hem, I went ahead to mark additional 3 inches. Right now, I just went ahead to connect my lines. As you can see in the video, I took my time to connect my lines. I'm using my curve ruler to connect my lines. So after connecting my lines, I'll go ahead to my armhole to draft my armhole. I'll be marking 1 inch for my shoulder slope and I'll be connecting that line to my 4 inches neck width. And after that, I'll be marking the midpoint of my armhole, which is 8 inches. That'll be 4 inches. So I went in by 0.5 inches and I marked that with my bust line measurement. So I'll be connecting those 3 lines together just as shown. So right now I went to my waistline and came that by 2 inches for my pocket. That's where my pocket will be starting from. And after that, we are done with the drafting of the back pattern. I drafted the back pattern first. We'll go ahead and draft the front pattern because I want the front pattern to have the 2 Ankara in front. So right now, I just went ahead to cut out the pattern, and after cutting out the pattern, I'll go ahead and place it on the other pattern to cut out the front part. If you have watched this video up to this point, please give this video a like so that YouTube can recommend my videos to other people. Thank you for watching my videos, and please don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more good content. So right now I went ahead to notch all my measurements. That's my waistline, my hip line and my hem. So after doing that, I went ahead to place the two fabrics together, right sides facing each other. And I went ahead to mark 2.5 inches all the way down. That's what I'll use to put the casing for the string, for the drawstring. So I'm marking 2.5 inches. You can mark 3 inches depending on how wide you want your drawstring casing to be. But I want 2.5. I marked 2.5 inches for mine. That'll be enough for the drawstring I want. So right now I'm just placing the back pattern on the front pattern and I'll be cutting it out. After doing that, I went ahead to cut out the pattern just as shown in the video. If you're a beginner, in order for you to do this step, please ensure you pin down your fabric together before cutting. Please watch how I cut out my pattern. Please take your time in doing this step so that you don't make a mistake while cutting out your own pattern. So after cutting out the pattern, I went ahead to trim out the sides because they are not equal. So I went ahead to trim it out. And after trimming it out, we are done with both the front and the back pattern. So I'll go ahead now and join the neckline. I'll be using a bias strip for using the Ankara fabric. Now that I'm done cutting out the pattern, I'll go ahead and notch the front piece as well. I'll go ahead and do that just now, just as shown in the video. I'll go ahead and place a notch on my waistline and on my hip line and also on my hemline. Now that I'm done with both the front and the back pattern, I'll go ahead and cut out the strip, and I'll also go ahead and cut out my sleeve. I'll be drafting my sleeve and also my strings. So right now I have 4 pieces, but I used 2 out of the strip. So right now I'm marking the length of my sleeve, which is 22 inches, and I'll be marking my cap's height, which is 3.5 inches. In order to get your cap's height, you'll be dividing your bust circumference measurement by 12 inches. Mine is 42 divided by 12. That will give me 3.5. So I went ahead to mark that 3.5, and I'll be marking half of my armhole round, which is 11 inches. I'll be marking that, and I'll be connecting it to a straight line and be looking for the midpoint and just connect 1 inch mark and curve my sleeve. Please just watch the video. If you don't understand what I'm doing, just watch the video. I'll go ahead and mark my sleeve round. I'll be marking 9 inches for my sleeve round, but 7 inches is for my sleeve. So I'll go ahead and do that now. On the hemline, I'll mark 9 inches, and I'll be connecting that line to meet the curve I made earlier for the sleeve. Now that I'm done drafting, I'll go ahead and cut out my sleeve pattern, and we are done. This is just a basic sleeve. If you want a tutorial on a basic sleeve, I'll make that video available. If you want a basic sleeve tutorial, please just type basic sleeve in the comment section and I'll make the video available. Now that we're done cutting out the sleeve, all our patterns are put together. So I'll go ahead with notching of the sleeve so I'll know where to begin attaching my sleeve to my armhole. So right now we are done with that. I'm just describing and showing how I'm going to be folding the casing for the drawstring. So I'll go ahead to my machine now, and I'll be showing just a little piece of. I'm just showing how I sewed the casing for the drawstring. You want to make sure that your casing is wide enough to take in your drawstring. I'll be sewing the rope. So right now I'm just taking my time in doing this step. If you're a beginner, please take your time in doing this step. There's no need of rushing. So I already joined the 2 fabrics together, and I'm just folding it in on the wrong side for the casing for the drawstring. So now that I'm done, I'll go ahead and repeat the same step for the second casing as well, just as shown in the video. And after I'm done with that, I'll go ahead and form a bias tape with the material, and I'll be sewing the neckline, both the front and the back. After that, I went ahead to insert the rope inside the casing, and I went ahead to just join it at the top and also at the bottom. So right now I'm just showing you how I attach my pocket to my outfit. I'll be placing the pocket right sides facing each other, and I'll be joining it to the fabric. After I'm done with the joining, this is how it came out. It turned out really looking nice, and it came out really looking perfect. It's up to my knee, and I love the way it came out perfectly. Please subscribe to my channel for more videos like this.